Well, hey YouTube, at the MoJo. Anyways, boss called, said that he thinks that there's a fuse holder that needs resoldered, and he spotted some cold solder joints here. I don't think there's a one of them that's still making good contact. So, got me a new solder tip here. It's a 132 conical. I love that tip. But yeah, anyways, gonna reflow these pins here. I might reflow one to hold it in place and then wick off all the old solder and just resolder them. Got my nice Kester 6040 solder, 31 thousandths. Alright, let's reflow this, come back, and we'll check it out. Alright, just so I know, this goes on here this way. Left goes to left, right goes to right. I also see a really bad joint right here. So I'm just going to unhook these two brown wires, clean up them pads, and resolder this. It's just going to be easier if it ain't hanging on these wires while I'm trying to do all this work. Okay, gonna have to patch this video together. Had a phone call and the recorder shut off, so you can see a lot of flux on here now. I had to reflow these because I kept trying to wick the solder that was on there off and it wouldn't come off, so I just loaded it up with new solder and then was able to get all the old stuff off. And these four pads over here are one side and these four are one side. So what I'm going to do, instead of individually soldering each pad, I'm just going to blob all four of those pads together on them pins. It'll sort of look like this pad right here. And I think it'll be a lot stronger. Probably won't have any problem with it again in the future. A lot of flux, but she's soldered pretty good. I'm gonna go ahead and just refloat. Look at that. See that solder right there? It looks okay, but I'm gonna reflow all these pins just to be safe. Okay, well, fuse holder soldered in. I got it beefed up. Got these new solder points on these wires here. Man, this is one hell of an isolation transformer. I believe it's an isolation transformer. It could be an isolation and step down or step up all in one. I don't know. I know this motherfucker is heavy. It's gotta be every bit of 50 pounds. But anyways, I think this will do. If that's the only thing that was wrong with it, it should be ready to run again. Wonder if that cap's any good. Oh, there's T-caps in there. 35 volt, 4700 microfarad. Yeah, well, I guess it was working. It's just those fuse holder was cold solder jointed. Good to go. Hope that's all the problem was. What about Jacob Rippin? What about him ripping parts? Oh, he loves ripping. Oh, ha, ha, ho. When he rips big, giant, big old giant farts. There's Jacob Washington printing.